the dog and his reflection. A dog named Max walked aimlessly through the town one morning. He passed by the villagers, eagerly hoping they would drop just a morsel of food. By lunchtime, poor Max was so very hungry that he lay at the door of the butcher's shop, dreaming of the delicious meat that he smelled. As he dozed, the kind butcher, having seen the poor creature licking his lips all day, graciously threw a bone to the furry chap.
"There you go, mate. Hope that'll keep you fed for a bit. Now be off with ya."
Max, not certain if he had been dreaming, snatched up the bone in haste and made off through the village, determined to enjoy his treat in the quiet of the forest. He raced down the gravel path until he was very nearly out of breath, and seeing that no one was following him, he slowed to a trot. He looked about the meadow before him, deciding where he should rest with his bone. As he crossed a narrow footbridge, Max happened to look about and see another dog following him.
"All the paths and bridges in the village, and this fool follows me,"
thought Max to himself. He slowed his pace, hoping that the dog that followed him would get tired of waiting and pass by. Max watched cautiously, but the strange dog slowed down too.
"This guy is impossible,"
said Max, frustrated. He looked beside him again and watched the strange dog. He had a bone of his own too, and it looked twice as large as Max's.
"You should have run to a spot of your own,"
said Max. Determined to get the larger bone, Max barked viciously at the strange dog, hoping to scare him off and then win 2 bones instead of 1. But as he opened his mouth, the bone he carried fell right out into the river beneath him. Silly Max had barked at his own reflection, and his greed had lost him his bone, which had by now sunk to the bottom of the river. Max walked over the bridge and lay sadly in the grass on the other side. His tummy grumbled, and he closed his eyes. He would try harder tomorrow. No bridges, no rivers. If the butcher gave him another bone, he would eat it right there and then.